Hello, YouTube. It's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome back to Movies That You Never Heard of month. This time I'm talking about a 2016 or 17 movie, a 2016 movie from Universal that was not released theatrically, at least as far as I'm concerned, from the producer of Get Out. Yeah, this felt a lot like Get Out, and that is Sleight. Yes, Sleight. And this movie was pretty decent. It's not great. It's definitely not a Marvel movie, but it has a lot of potential. It had a lot of potential and good cast, great lead performance from Jacob Lattimore. He did a really good job. And it's definitely dark and gritty, but it does it right. Unlike Fan Snorstick and Man of Steel and Amazing Spider-Man, those are just dark to be dark. Here's a synopsis. From the producer of Get Out comes a superhero story, kind of a little bit like Chronicle, but they don't use the powers as much. I'll get to that. Like you've never seen before. Actually, I did see it in Chronicle. Bo is a young street magician who is left to raise his little sister after his parents pass away, kind of like Peter Parker. To keep a roof over their heads, he takes on a job selling drugs. Yeah, that's the pretty much the big plot point in the film. For a psychopathic drug dealer, Angelo, Dule Hill, he does a good job as the villain. He was in TV's Psych, where he's the black guy in that. He's really good in this movie, I must say. When he realizes he's in too deep and that he and his sister are at risk, Bo uses his magic to find a way out in this inventive and original film. Yeah, it is original, but it has a lot of Chronicle, except it's not found footage. But it is a original film, and there's rumors that these guys, the ones that worked on this movie, are going to do a new Star Wars movie. If you do it like this, and you don't bore me to tears, and you keep your agendas out, it could work. He's pretty much using force powers in this movie when he's using flipping the cards over, and he rips a guy's teeth out. I think it's because he has like grills or something, and he can bend bullets like in Wanted. It's really cool, but the thing is, they don't use enough of it. They should have used. He should have done these force powers a lot more. He basically uses it like in the beginning of the movie to do the tricks, and then at the very end. So in the middle, there's just a lot of talking, but it's still well acted. Storm Reed is in this movie. You remember her from the Wrinkle in Time movie, which was not very good, but she was okay in that. I heard. You have Cameron Esposito, and also you have Sechel Gabriel, yeah, from Last Airbender, Falling Skies. She's a good actress. She's very beautiful. Look at that face. Very appealing to me. Very young and sexy. And she has good chemistry with Jacob in the movie. And the film is not long. It's only 90 minutes. It was not a struggle to get through. It went by quick, fast paced, but it's more of a crime drama. Don't expect an action movie like Chronicle or like Doctor Strange or anything like that. And no, it's completely different than that. And it's got basically the tropes, the cliches you've seen before. The drug dealing black guy, and there's the token white person that talks to the black kid. That's a bartender, and there's a lot of they say motherfucker a lot. They say that a lot. So like a Samuel Jackson movie. And yeah, the film it is shot well though. This director, J.D. Diller, he did a good job. I think he would do a better job than J.J. Abrams. He doesn't use lens flares. The movie doesn't look too bright or too like psycho, freaking seizure inducing like Rise of Skywalker. They had to warn people because there was so many strobe lights, and I'm like, yeah, you don't need that in a movie. Just get to the point. And it is thrilling. It's not like it should have had more action. I think it would have benefited from that. That's why this wasn't a major release in theaters. But the guys at Get Out did a good job. That's what it felt like. Get Out and Chronicle. You mix them together and you get this movie. But I am interested. But if they did a Star Wars movie right, I would be interested in seeing that. So not any of the crap we got in the last decade. That was just dark and gritty with Rogue One. Too much of that, and Solo so dark you can't see anything. Like I said, it's a movie shot in the freaking dark with no lights, and it's pathetic. Here, at least I could see what was going on. It's shot well, it's acted well, it's fast paced, it's well written for the most part, and it's dark and gritty, but it's not too depressing. Like with other movies I saw this year, just they're too depressing. But with this one, it worked, and I bought it for $1 at Dollar Tree. Got it digitally. I don't regret seeing this movie. At least it was worth a try. And also, you never heard of it because it has a lead that's not as popular as other leads. It was made by WWE Studios and produced by it. I'm strange. Them and Blumhouse. That it didn't feel like it. It definitely felt like a Blumhouse movie at times with the violence, but it's it doesn't feel like a WWE film because there's no wrestlers in this movie like John Cena, Randy Orton, or anybody like that. But it was a well made movie. It's not trash. It's actually much better than anything that they did in Dark Phoenix. It's better than that Hellboy movie from last year. It's better than Fan Stick. I would even say this is better than Glass. Why? Because it doesn't have a downbeat ending and it doesn't waste actors that I like. I haven't seen Glass, but I heard it's not great, and I'd rather see this shorter to the point, and it doesn't have James McAvoy with 25 personalities. Just saying, guys, I know what I like, and this is more than what I like than some pretentious movie that's trying to preach instead of being entertaining. It was entertaining for what it is. I wish it had special features. It deserved it. That's why I know it wasn't theatrically released, but it's still well made, and I would say watch it at least once. If you liked Chronicle, there's a little bit of that here. And like Get Out, it has a black lead. So anyway, thanks for watching. Take care and see Sleight. It's worth it. If you find this a Dollar Tree, get it. It's worth at least one watch. So that's all I can say. See you next time.